Part 1. The Past. People say a grandmother's love is unconditional, but they never warn you that a daughter-in-law's rules are non-negotiable. I haven't heard my grandson's voice in 214 days. Not because I was abusive, not because I was negligent, but simply because I bought him this birthday present. She called me toxic. I call it heartbreak. Did I deserve to be erased? Judge for yourself. Let's go back to before the silence. Before I became the enemy, my name is Linda. I'm a retired teacher, a widow, and most importantly, I am or was Leo's grandmother. When my son David married Sarah, I was overjoyed. I wasn't the type of mother-in-law who clings to her son. I knew my place. I stepped back. When they bought their first house, I gave them $50,000 for the down payment. That was half my savings. I didn't ask for it back. I just wanted them to be safe, to be happy. I thought we were a team. Family helps family, right? That's how I was raised. But things changed when Leo was born. Sarah? She had a very specific vision for parenting. Her house felt less like a home and more like a laboratory. Everything had to be organic. No sugar, no plastic toys, and definitely no screens. I tried to respect her rules. I really did. Every time I visited, I felt like I was walking on eggshells. I wasn't grandma. I was an unpaid intern who couldn't do anything right. One day, I cut an apple for Leo. Sarah rushed in and snatched it away. Linda, did you wash this with the filtered water or tap water? You know, tap water has heavy metals. Leo's system is too fragile. I apologized. I always apologized. I bit my tongue because I wanted to see my grandson. But inside, resentment was growing. Part 2. The incident, the birthday party. Then came Leo's 5th birthday. The big 5. I knew Sarah's rule, no electronic devices until he's 10. But Leo, he was the only kid in his class without a tablet. He cried to me on the phone weeks ago. He just wanted to play educational games like his friends. So I made a choice I thought was harmless. I bought him the latest tablet. I preloaded it with math games and puzzles. I thought, once Sarah sees how much he learns, she'll understand. I was so naive. At the party, when Leo unwrapped the shiny box, his face lit up. It was the happiest I'd seen him all day. "Wow, thanks, Grandma," he screamed. But then, the music stopped. I looked up. Sarah was standing there. "Leo, give that to Mommy. Now." David, nervous. "Sarah, honey, let's not make a scene." Sarah, yelling, "No, David. Your mother did this on purpose. She knows the rules. She just doesn't care. Sarah, please. It's just for learning. It's his birthday. Can't you loosen up for one day?" Loosen up? This isn't about the tablet, Linda. This is about respect. You undermine me at every turn. You buy him sugar when I say no. You let him stay up late. And now this? You are done. She took the gift. Leo started crying. Everyone was staring at me. I felt naked, ashamed. I left the party without saying goodbye. I thought, she'll cool down tomorrow. We'll talk it out. But tomorrow never came. Part 3. The fallout and the email. 3 days later, I didn't get a call. I got an email. A long one. The subject line read, "Boundaries regarding Leo." It wasn't a letter. It was an indictment. Sarah had listed every mistake I had made over the last 5 years. 1. Showing up unannounced on weekends. 2. Criticizing my cooking in front of David. 3. Buying gifts without prior approval. 4. Calling yourself mommy's replacement as a joke. Calling myself a replacement? That was a joke. I made once when I was babysitting. She twisted everything. I called David immediately. He picked up on the 5th try. David tired, whispering, "Mom, look. Sarah is really upset. You crossed a line. We need space." Space? I'm your mother. I paid for that roof over your head. David said, "Don't bring the money into this." That's exactly why Sarah says you're controlling. Goodbye, Mom. That was the last time I heard his voice. We need space. Turned into a week, then a month, then 6 months. I was ghosted by my own flesh and blood. Part 4. The Silence and Conclusion. Do you know what silence sounds like? It's loud. It echoes in the house. Christmas came and went. No card. No visit. I sent gifts. They were returned, unopened. I saw photos of Leo on Facebook posted by a friend. He looks so big now. He's losing his baby teeth. And I'm missing all of it. I joined a support group online. I found out I'm not alone. Thousands of grandparents are being cut off. Some say I should sue for visitation rights. Others say I should apologize and beg. But apologize for what? For loving him too much? Yesterday, I received a text from David. It was a contract. Literally a PDF document. It says I can see Leo for 2 hours a month, supervised, if I sign this agreement, promising never to disobey Sarah's rules again. If I sign it, I admit I was wrong. I admit I am toxic. But I get to see my boy. If I don't sign it, I keep my dignity. But I lose my grandson forever. So I'm turning to you. I've swallowed my pride, but I still feel like I've been treated like a criminal. Here is my question for you. If you were in my shoes, would you sign their contract just to see your grandchild? Or would you stand your ground and wait for an apology? Please, tell me in the comments. I read every single one of them, because right now, you are the only friends I can talk to.